Good evening. And welcome to this, our third rehearsal. Our first performance. We're very glad that you could come here tonight. Those of us on the risers have an opportunity to reclaim some of our youth that has escaped us. The back two rows, you will note, are a little heavier than they were. And our hearing is not as good as it used to be, even though Roger sometimes thought it wasn't very good when we were in high school. The notes and the print on the music are much smaller today than they were back in high school. But somehow we'll get through it, and we hope to recreate for you some memories of past concerts, and we know that we will for ourselves as we celebrate this reunion. I want to, first of all, say some thank yous to people who helped organize this concert tonight. There are three people who worked in the community very hard, and many others, but three who spearheaded it: Wendy Soho, Sue Strand, and Joan Osland. And I'd like you to at least raise your hand and wave if you recognize. Two people who helped make this special event very much possible, and that is Peg Kolsrud and Tim Kolsrud. And I don't know where Peg is. Here she's standing in the back. Please recognize Peg Kolsrud. And Tim, who is standing in the back singing second tenor. There are over 100 members of this chorus tonight, spanning graduation dates from 1953 to 1978. Many of us have never sung together before. Well, at least before the last couple of days. But we have one thing in common. We have the inspiration of a great teacher, a great director, a great friend, Roger Kolsrud. What Roger taught us was much more than words and notes on a page. He taught us to listen. He taught us to watch. He taught us to persist, to be patient, to be relaxed sometimes, to be powerful sometimes, to try to be colorful. These are all qualities that a good politician should have. Most of all, though, he taught us to take pride in our work and what we're doing, what we're about. His direction was meticulous and still is to this day. I think all of us, myself included, and all the people behind me would say that just watching him direct is a joy, because it's so much like it was when we were in high school. You know, just a little tip of his shoulder, a facial expression, sometimes a grimace, would give us direction that we would know exactly what he meant. Did it mean to go lower, higher, louder, softer? We knew what he was doing. And it is a miracle. To this day, I find that not much has changed. We still look to his direction, as we will this evening, and we have this afternoon and last night, with the same kind of trust. Great teachers show their love for their work in many ways. Roger Kolsrud has loved his work, and we have been fortunate to share in that wonderful career that he had here at Mayville Portland for those years from 1952 to 1978. I'd like to thank him for what he's done for all of us, and we hope that you enjoy this Kolsrud reunion concert as much as we know we will. Please join me in welcoming our director, Roger Kolsrud.